let's get the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, I will start.
Can everybody see the screen right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Sorry about that.
I will start the first question.
Okay. There you go.
What is your name?
So Chinara will be responding, okay?
Oh, okay. My name is Chinara.
Nice to meet you. How old are you?
Me too. I'm 51 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kyrgyzstan.
What language do you speak?
My first language Kyrgyz, second Russian.
Oh, okay. What do you like doing in your free time?
I like reading book and what is
Okay.
walking and
Okay,
walk.
thank you. Okay, thank you.
Very good. Very good. Thank you both for interacting with each other. Okay, so they call these warm-up questions because if people don't know each other, they want to start with something, right? We want to know each other's names, right? Countries, languages. But for question number 2, what do you think about question number 2? You think we can ask everybody how old they are? Can I ask everybody how old are you?
No.
No.
Yeah, we shouldn't ask this question. But if you are working with children, like the little girl in the picture, or working in school, it's okay to ask children, a little girl, a little boy, how old are you? But if you're talking to a man or a woman, it's better if we don't ask that question. Okay?
Yeah. Much better.
Yeah. So this is a cultural, important thing to know, right? So here, let's see, we have Aisha is here with us.
Me?
Aisha. Aisha, hello. Can you hear us? Can you open your microphone? Yes or no? Okay. All right, I guess you can listen for now. Anyone would like to ask me a few questions? Would anyone want to try? Miss Sharapova, would you like to ask me questions?
I have questions, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What languages do you speak, Miss Shimaa?
I speak Arabic as my first language, and I speak English as a second language. I also have basic knowledge of some languages like Italian, Spanish, a little bit of Turkish. And I can read some languages, but I don't understand.
Good.
Great. I wanted to show you some of the resources that we use. So we have a couple people here right now who speak Russian, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 2 people. So I was looking and I found a lot of Russian and English material that I would like to share with you, because we noticed that when you have your language and English and a picture, it helps you a lot. We also have material in Arabic and English. So we could have the same stuff both. You see now English and Arabic. And then we also have it in what? What's that? English and Russian, right?
Russian? Yes.
So let's say we are talking about family today, right? I will make sure that I share the resources with you in the group in different languages. We can also get Portuguese. We have a Brazilian student attending with us today. I will make sure that you have some material in your language that could help you before class that we can look at. Okay? So this is some of what we are going to be doing. I will be sharing materials like this with you. This is why it's important that you look at the WhatsApp group and your email. All right? What we're going to do in our classes is basically, as I said, here's let's open our Word document, and I'm going to be sharing a screen with you in a second. What's the system that we're going to be using in our skills? But before I do grammar with you, I want to know how much grammar you know. Now, we did an English test for some people, but again, the test is not enough. We need to be talking with each other more, responding to each other's messages in communication. You need to talk to me as much as possible so that I know your level. Okay? So what do you see here?
Picture.
Pictures and sentences, right?
Sentences. Okay.
And I'm gonna just start my video. So the first thing that we always do in a class in real life is we learn to greet people, right? When we say greet, greeting. What is a greeting? Greeting. Anyone knows? Greet. Greet. Anyone knows what greetings are? Greetings. So when I see somebody, yeah?
Can I answer?
Yeah, Rasha, go ahead.
Yes, when we say hello or hi, response.
Yes, when you see somebody, right?
Yes.
And you greet them, you're interacting, you're meeting each other, right? I come to class, I come to a supermarket, I come to school, right? And I see another person, right?
Yeah, right.
So people here in the US, what do they say to each other when they meet? Hello, hi, right? Hello, hi. And I want you to try to practice at home, even, you're muted. Hello, hey, hi, right? When I want to ask somebody about things, like I want to start a conversation, say, how are you? How are you? Right?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
How's it going? Right?
Right.
Here we have good evening, but then right now at this time, what time of the day is this? Morning, right?
Yes.
So we say what?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? And then we have good evening, good night. When we refer to people, if I'm talking to a young woman or a young girl, I'll say miss, right? But
Yes.
now it's common that you just say miss to everybody, right? Miss to everybody. We say Mrs. to a woman who's married, but if I don't know, it's better and it's polite in America just to call Miss everybody, Miss. Like you can say Miss Shimaa or Mrs. Shimaa if I give you permission, right? And then what's next? You see a picture of a guy we call men usually.
Mr.
Mr., right? Mr. Matthew, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if I say, how are you? What are the different ways people respond to how are you?
I'm great. I'm fine.
I'm
I'm
great.
good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm well. I'm okay. Right?
Yeah.
And then when we're leaving, we say, all right, I'll see you later, right? I
Yeah.
will see you later. All right, I'll see you later.
See you soon.
See you soon. Now, depending on what part of the day you're in, right? Or what part of the week. So let's say it's Friday. On Friday, people usually say what?
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, right? Now, if we finish class today at 11 o'clock, right? I will say, have a great
Good.
day.
Yes.
Have a great day, because it's early in the day, you still have more time. So you'll say, have a great day, right?
Yes.
Right.
You can always say goodbye. Bye. All right, bye. See you later. See you another time. See you next week. See you next class, right? See you tomorrow. When do you say see you tomorrow? For people that you work with, right? So if you work full time, let's say you work at a school, at an office, and you see people every day you see them, right? I know I will see you tomorrow, so I'll say, all right, bye, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you
right.
soon is said when I don't know when I'll see you again. I don't know, but see you soon. I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'll see you next week. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Someone I work with or someone I go to school with. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I just found that in Russian, I thought it might be helpful for some people who are beginners or more, a little bit more than beginner. But I thought it would be nice if we start with some greetings, okay? One thing I want from you when we are in class or in the WhatsApp group is write as much as you can. You can text, right? How are you? How's it going? Good evening. The more you practice, the more you write, the more you speak, the more your English will improve. Okay? Greetings are also very important when you are outside. A lot of the times, people who don't speak English are shy. They don't want to talk at all. And if you don't talk, people will think that you don't know any English. But let's say you are at the supermarket or you're going to pick up your children from school. It's important that you talk. Even if you say something very simple and very short, it's important because that will encourage other people to speak with you. Okay?
Okay.
One of the problems that a lot of our students face is that you don't know much about your own English because you don't practice, right? You don't
Yes.
speak English very much, so you don't know. Everybody says, oh, I don't know any English, but you start interacting and you actually know English. You have a foundation, right? It's better for you if you are in a level that is higher, okay? And also
Okay.
then we will have more people
Okay.
in the group. In the meantime, please, if you wanted to ask any questions, if you have anything that you would like to share about English class and what you want to learn. Our meeting will stop in 2 minutes, but we can be back again for maybe 15 minutes, and then we can conclude class. Okay, because I think it would be better for you all to join the class on Thursday, and this will be a lesson for you anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.